Okay, it's 11 a.m. Helga? Helga?
I'm here.
Is everything okay? Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Our amazing startups, good. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing, guys? Is everybody okay? I hope yes. I'm Anna Diktyarova, and this is the Unicorn Pitch New York City. I am the CEO and founder of Happy Farm Business Accelerator and a partner at Startup Network. I'm happy to announce our Unicorn Battle and the start of our Unicorn Pitch Party. Before we start, let's say a big thank you to our partners, Startup Magazine, a Link Up Conference Show, and SKNS GH Ventures. Honestly, I don't know what all these letters means, but it's okay. And all of the wonderful team, guys, you're amazing. And thank you for your help and support. You know how it's important, especially for young teams who are at the beginning of their business adventure, when we support them, love them, give them recommendations, suggestions. So guys, we love you and we support you. And I'd like to introduce you to Julia Andrievska from Startup Network. Julia, are you here? How are you doing? Where are
Yes,
you?
sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna.
Good
Thank you
morning.
thank you for giving me the floor. I'm very happy to be here today, and I would like to greet everybody. So a little bit about Startup Network. We are a smart ecosystem that consists of various software solutions and internet platforms. And we unite startups, investors, and business angels throughout the world. And our ecosystem consists from various parts. For example, from network, we see sci-fi acceleration program, our Unicorn.Events, as you already know. We have them on the regular basis. And also we have VC House. This is a closed online community, and Network Investments Point. And also Silicon Valley Syndicate Fund. Yeah, here on the slide, you can see all these communities. And a little bit about Unicorn Battles. They are online pitch contests. And the winner of this Unicorn pitch will pitch on the Continental Unicorn Battle in Silicon Valley. So good luck to everyone. And we are moving forward.
Yeah, thank you. How today we will work? We have 11 unstoppable teams and 14 strong and professional investors who will judge you guys. Our judges will score each startup. Then the system will calculate all of the scores and we will announce the 3 best teams. The winner will participate on May 13 in the Unicorn Cup finals. And now I'm honored to present our judges. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please share with us your great energy, introduce yourself, and wish our teams good luck. So I will read each of your names, and when I do, please introduce yourself. May I see the screen? Helga, please.
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Okay, Marisa Alma McGuinness. Marisa, morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm excited to see all these startups. I am located in Silicon Valley between San Francisco and Palo Alto. Golden Seeds is headquartered in New York, and they invest in female startups. So, if you're a female founder or co-founder, you should look at that. And their check sizes are 250 to 2.5 million. And then I'm an LP with Blumberg Capital, and they do seeds investing, and it's geographically agnostic. And their checks are under 10 million. And good luck, everybody.
Thank you so much, Marita, and thank you so much for joining us. Svetlana Kamyshanska. Svetlana, also from Bay Area, as I know.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's early morning here. Yeah. So it's a pleasure to be here. I'm Svetlana Kamyshanska. I'm a corporate lawyer and a founder of Premium Law Group. We provide services to technology companies. So I have very extensive multinational experience. I'm licensed in 2 jurisdictions. I have an experience in on legal and business side working with startups. And these days we help technology companies to grow, to expand, and grow global. And good luck, everyone, today.
Thank you so much, Svetlana. Veronique Vermeulen. I'm sorry if I pronounce like not correct. Veronique, with us, I hope.
Yes, I am here.
Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm actually based in Amsterdam at the moment. So normally I'm in Berlin, and
My
I'm.
favorite city.
Sorry?
This is my favorite city. It's a nice place.
It is. It's really nice. So yeah, excited to be here. Really excited to hear from the startups what they are doing and their growth plans. So I'm founder myself from Silata, and that's the only meditation app that's deeply focused on women's emotional well-being. And we do that through anchor meditation. I have a long experience in corporate before that. And yeah, hope, wish good luck to all the founders.
Thank you so much, Veronique. Dr. Ella Lee. Ella, are you with us? Hope. If not, okay, you can introduce yourself later. And then next, David Kratochvil. I'm sorry if I pronounce wrong. David, are you with us? Okay, the next, Sergey Filipov. Probably Sergey with us. Not yet. Gaurav Shah.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. This
Good
is
morning.
Gaurav. Good morning, Anna, and good morning, everyone. And good evening to the participants or judges from Asia. So this is Gaurav from Arit Ventures. I'm the managing partner here, and I'm based out in Mumbai, India. We are an investment research and a strategy consulting firm. We work with venture capital, private equity, and investment banking. Good to see all the participants and judges participating here, and all the best.
Thank you so much. Next one, Sebastian Goldfuss.
Yes, that's right.
Good
Thank
morning.
you. Hello, good morning or good afternoon from Vienna. So my name is Sebastian. I'm from Daniel Ventures. And first of all, many thanks to Anna and Helga for the invitation to this great event. So Daniel Ventures is a blend of a crowd investing platform and a business angel network located in Austria. So on the one hand, we offer investors the opportunity to invest in growth companies from the DACH and CE region, starting from an investment of just 1,000 euro. And on the other hand, the companies seeking capital benefit from our smart money concept. So that's the point where you can find the angel component. So that means that the companies get not only the investment capital, but also the entire know-how of our team in the areas of business advice, legal advice, financing, and business development. Yes, and I'm looking forward to interesting pitches and wish everyone good luck.
Thank you so much, Sebastian. Then Subrata Patra.
Hi, good morning, Anna, and good morning, everyone. This is Subrata Patra. I'm based out of Bangalore, India. I'm the managing partner at Idea Capital Ventures, as well as venture partner with our ventures, which typically invests up to $10 million around the world, primarily in India, but we are expanding our geographic. We are a sector agnostic fund. Looking forward to great pitches today. Thank you for having.
We promise to you great pitches. Thank you so much. Okay, Peter Hlavnichka. Peter, are you with us?
Yeah, good night, good morning, good evening. Peter Hlavnichka from R3I Ventures, venture partner in Singapore. Our team has a venture partners in Silicon Valley, Luxembourg, Tel Aviv, Hong Kong, and Singapore. We're focusing on the deep tech and medtech, so I see quite a number of interesting companies today. We have House of Deep Tech and Medtech in Luxembourg, so founders, if you're export ready and want a soft landing pad in Luxembourg and EU, please reach out, and good luck to everyone.
Thank you so much. Short and sweet. Okay, Gayo Vanka. Gayo? Are you with us or not? Maybe not yet. Benjamin Radomski. Benjamin, good morning. Are you here with us?
Hi, good morning, Anna. Thank you for having me. I'm a big fan of this event, and I tend to attend a few of them. We are investors based out of Italy, also in the UK and China, sector agnostic, and also in terms of ticket size up to 10 million. We have a variety of startups in our portfolio, also on the growth stage, not only on venture capital. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. Jules Walker.
Good morning from the Bay Area.
Morning.
I actually think, Marissa, I think we might be miles away from each other. I am in between San Jose, or in between Palo Alto and San Francisco as well. Great to be here. I head up the business development function nationally for KPMG's emerging tech practice in the US, which means that we're working as KPMG, we're working with two guys in a garage up through unicorns and IPOs. And on a personal note, I do a lot of angel investing, pretty diverse portfolio from space tech and food tech to B2B and then back office development kind of tools. But I try and make as many of these as possible that I can. But I have to admit, I'm very pleased that we're finally back to the US with the pitch contest. Look forward to seeing these US companies today. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. And Zohar Ilanetsky. Oh, I hear someone. Please tell them, not these guys who like nothing. Yes. Thank you so much. Zohar Ilanetsky with us or not? Okay, probably a little bit late. Okay, thank you so much for your introductions, guys. And we can connect and stay in touch on LinkedIn. And I have a question. Does everybody have their voting link? Please open the website, sign in and find the 11 team's name. And if you have any problems, please send a message to the group chat for help. And we are almost ready to start our pitch battle. Helga, I need your assistance. Yes, this is our website when you can vote in. And yes, as I said, like we're ready to start. And our startup teams cannot wait to energize us with their pitches. The first who will be present their product, Medibout Health, and Sheena Lee. Sheena, you with us? Good morning.
Good morning, Anna. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to see you. So you have 3 minutes to your pitch and 3 minutes for Q&A. I wish you good luck. You're the first today. So
okay,
do this.
Great. Thank you so much. Can you hear and also see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me get started. Good morning, everyone. It's my great pleasure today to present Medibout Health, a cross-country telemedicine and care delivery platform. With the rapid growth of global telemedicine facilitated by the COVID, cross-country telemedicine, however, remains to be a massive but underexploited market. And as we know that USA provides the best medical excellence in the world. So when patient outside US, no matter it's a rich guy with cancer or a middle-class family with a rare disease child, they have to spend a lot of time and money to travel to the US for treatment. And bear in mind though, for every one patient who can't afford the travel, there are hundreds of them who cannot. However, in many countries such as China, the cancer survival is only about half of that in the US, and many people have to wait 4.3 years to access the newly approved but possibly life-saving drugs. And this is a big and urgent problem. There are 140 million people outside the US with cancer or other devastating diseases. They need the help. If chances are provided, they wanted to access the best drugs and newest meds cost effectively and to save their lives. So our platform basically is a bilingual telehealth platform that connects patients outside US with doctors in the US, such that no travel is needed, saves time and money, and can receive care within 1 week. We basically want to disrupt the medical tourism industry. And our service funnel does not stop at the second opinion. We close the care loop by adding collaborative virtual care where US doctors working closely with the local care team, and then new medication sourcing via legitimate channel and our logistic systems. And lastly, optional medical tourism. So our first focal market is China. And today we are very proud that we have achieved 10 million ARR as of 2020. We contract with the largest insurance company in China at the headquarter level, and with 2 million covered lives as of today. And over the years, we also matured the hospital and doctors channels for patient referral. And on the supply side, as our patients in China are very brand conscious, we only line up physicians. We have now 1,000 of them from the most elite research hospitals, such as Johns Hopkins, Harvard, and Columbia Medical Centers. And we also have achieved with a strong team. Co-founders are all healthcare entrepreneurs. And some notable investors include the renowned PE investors in New York City. Of course, we have a strong execution team in China right now. And today, our team has made Medibound a recognized 2B brand in China. And our goal is to dominate the Chinese market and using our unique strengths. And this is our growth strategy. And in the future, though, we envision we can expand our services to other countries, like in Middle East and Asian Pacific, because US medical resources are highly sought after by other parts of the world. And this is an example that how we provide value for a Fortune 500 insurance company by providing differentiated offerings to their VIP cohorts. And this is another example how we collaborate with local doctors and hospitals through peer learning and our virtual collaborative care platform. In summary, this is a $1 billion opportunity. We are at the intersection of 3 large and rapidly growing industries, and we aim to disrupt this industry. And if it weren't us, a big player will emerge on the horizon and disrupt this space. And today we have only 1.5 million raised, and we're currently raising. Our previous investors will follow. And lastly, we have a clear strategy to grow globally. And thank you very much for your time and attention.
Thank you so much, Fina. Thank you so much. Impressive. Guys, do you have any questions? Please, who will be the first?
And now, can I be the first?
Yes, please. Yes, Gaurav.
Hi, Sheena. This is Gaurav from Arit Ventures. Sheena, I have a question. What is your pricing strategy here?
The pricing strategy highly depends on our business model. I didn't show here clearly. To insurance company, we sell per member per year type of PMPY model. And for individual consumers, we sell for yearly about $2,000–3,000 per second opinion. However, second opinion is only our top layer services. Our patients stick with us, and our annual per person spending on our platform is about $20,000, because we also provide other concierge and also new medication services.
And with $10 million in revenues, are you guys now cash flow positive and profitable?
We are a little bit profitable. We are just break even. So we have a little net profits. But we feel like if we only use our net profit to grow our company, will be very slow. That's why we are very interested in raising another growth rounds.
And what are your gross and profit margins that you currently are running at?
Yeah, our gross margin is around a 30 to 40% gross margin. And in the last 2 years, 2019, our revenue is around 3 million. And 2020, our revenue is around 10 million. So we envision that without venture, this year we'll be on track for 16 million.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Sheena. This is Jules. Can you talk about the other side of the platform? So the model makes sense, but you need to have US doctors, US specialists that are willing to put the time in. Can you talk about that side of the platform, like how you're paying them and how you're finding them?
Yeah, so this is a sort of snapshot of physicians that work with us. They're from Harvard, Johns Hopkins, New York Presbyterian, Sloan Kettering. And usually those physicians are interested in enjoying this type of services because number one, we pay them cash. There's no insurance involved. Number two, we pay them at a higher hourly rate as compared to this.
Something was connection.
Yeah.
Ay.
Okay, time is over. So if there is no connection,
Unfortunately. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for questions, and thank you so much, Sheena, for her presentation. We have to move on, and the next team
we pay them only like one third of what we charge, so it's usually less than $7 per consultation.
Yeah, I'm glad that you are back. Yes, Sheena, but time is over. Thank you so much, and you can continue to communicate with our judges like during email or LinkedIn.
Sure. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on. The next team is Diflamel and Jana Skova, and as I understand, her partner in crime, Vlad.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Hi. Morning.
So you can see my screen, you can hear me properly, right? Cool. All right. So again, hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. I'm Vlad from Diflamel Design Team, and let's talk about visual content. So imagine yourself in the following situation. You have a small business and you launch an ad campaign on social media, but your click-through rate is below 3%, which is actually quite bad. And looking at this prime example design here on the right, we probably would not click on an advertisement like that. So why does that happen? Well, mainly because of visuals. People skip uninteresting or unappealing visual content on their feed, while according to statistics, beautiful and captivating visuals increase people's desire to read by 80%. But a lot of small businesses cannot afford to hire a designated designer for this task, and current solutions for those needs online might be either time-consuming or not unique and repetitive. So looking at these options, we wondered, how to create graphic design if you're not a designer yourself? Can we create a smart visual content maker platform for anyone to create beautiful and unique visuals for their advertisements? And indeed, we can, apparently, and it works actually quite simple. So first, you write down a description of your company and campaign, what it is about, upload your product and or logo, and customize your style and colors. And boom, our AI comes up with multiple choices of visuals, which you can easily customize and share with your linked social media account. So this process is quite fast, and our users are in total control of it. Our AI has incorporated various features such as prediction of fonts, positioning, smart cutout, and style transfer, and more. It allows us to simply analyze your text and transform it into a suitable image, like an image from imagination, to ensure the best user experience, which helps us to create any graphic design on the internet. And I mean any. With our AI, users can create unique images for their needs in a simple, interactive way, for example, for book covers, presentation slides, business cards, and more. And the potential market of graphic design is actually quite huge. It's estimated around $45 billion in 2020, with 36% of which being online tools, which we are. So we really believe that we can take our spot here. And speaking about competition, it is obvious to say there is a lot of competitors on this market with their own unique solutions and qualities. But what we want to do is to introduce something entirely new and unique to the market, a creative machine which would be a fast, affordable, and unique design-making experience with multiple choices and easy customizability, with all intellectual property belonging to clients. And our business model is quite simple. We use a subscription-based model, a standard one for one social media account, and a pro version for unlimited access to our service. We grow and develop with each day, and ever since we developed an MVP 1.5 years ago, we made some solid market validation. And we just started. We have currently 20,000 users on board with $11,000 of revenue in 2020, having picked an interest from companies like Adobe and Samsung, and plan to continue growing, raising more than 1 million users in 2 years. And finally, meet our team. We're coming from different countries. Yana, our CEO, the strong serial woman entrepreneur from Siberia. Slava and Lara are developers from Google, and I have an experience in management and content making in YouTube. And we're all united by our passion for graphic design, having already grown a company from scratch, and we truly believe that we can revolutionize the graphic design industry with our complementary skills and vision. So yeah, together we are DFLAML. We visualize your ideas. Thank you for your attention.
Great time. Thank you so much, Vlad. Our dear judges, do you have any question? Please don't hesitate.
Right here, your graphic design is done completely by the. So in other words, there's no person in between. The customer just loads their product, and then the AI comes up with the design, and that's why you're able to keep the costs down.
Exactly, yeah. So basically what we're doing, we are creating a creative machine, right? So we are training an artificial intelligence model in order for it to come up with their own designs, right? So our AI acts as a designer, and it replaces the real human designers. So for these simple tasks, yeah, it is the best solution for this, to just quickly generate designs, yeah.
And no one else is doing this?
Yes, there are current solutions, obviously, there are current solutions in the market, but they are not quite indirect competitors to us. As I said, there is services like Canva.com, for instance, but they are using templates. So the designs are not unique, and you can actually have intellectual property problems with them. There are also direct competitors made by NVIDIA and Google. However, they require a lot of GPU power and a lot of time in order to come up with one design. And basically with our solution, we can generate a couple of designs in a matter of minutes. So yeah, if you want to know how it is made, you can, further on, we can contact and exchange the information.
One more, guys, one more question.
I would ask them one question. Well, what I saw about your finance model is pretty clear, but can you, in which way you would support your finance model, considering go-to-market strategy, and generally, how do you think that you can be more competitive than your competitors at this moment?
Yeah, well, so basically, since we're already just starting, right, we're experimenting with various business models. So first, we started with a freemium model. So all of the designs could be made on our platform for free in low resolution, in JPEG file formats. But in order to download it in high resolution and in any file format, our users could pay around $10 per month for one design, and could also get a flexible subscription starting from $5. So yeah, we're just experimenting here, and our market validation comes from this business model in particular. And yeah, in the future, we try to probably do a subscription model and see if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, we will return to the previous business model, which already proved quite effective.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So it was DFLAML, Yana and Vlad. Judges, please remember to score the team before we move on. And team number 3 is the viewers and Victoria Dubin. Victoria?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Thanks for having me today. And I would love to start my presentation with a quick video about views.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay, we see your screen. Ready?
Okay. Unfortunately, you probably haven't heard the music, but anyway, and I'm switching to my presentation. So we live in the accelerating digital world where brands collected a lot of data about their customers and prospects, and ideally they would love to deliver hyper-personalized ads. But in reality, they cannot do this because production is still very manual, and because Vlad's company is just developing. And so to produce a better set for a single campaign costs sometimes up to $15,000, which is insane. And that's how we decided to develop the service, one-stop shop for all things ads. And our major, so Views is addressing the challenges of collaboration and automation and scaling. Basically, we provide real-time collaboration in the cloud to all team members, and we create a very user-friendly and simple and seamless service to develop all kinds of digital ads. Of course, the market, is evolving, and there are a lot of different solutions, but Views Ads value is actually, we are concentrated specifically on ads production. And there are no solutions who have all the automation and scaling for ads production. We launched our service 1 year ago, and we switched our monetization just 3 weeks ago. And over these 3 weeks, we sold more than 700 deals, and we keep growing with 20% week over week, and our retention rate has already exceeded 30%. So we sold the deals for more than $50,000 actually, as of today. Organically, we grew to 4,000 users over this year, and we are running pilots with big brands in the United States and European Union. And we clearly understand that our early adopters are media agencies of 150 employees, and their major risk is the delay in campaign launch, and they pay for a banner set $3,000 to $15,000. We sell subscription, which is very flexible for private individuals, and we actually start earning our money on enterprises, so we charge for each team member. The market is actually huge. It's already exceeded $20 billion. And
time. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you so much. And this is time for questions. Do you have a question? Guys?
I would ask.
Okay.
Okay, I would ask them, I have seen, through your presentation, many details, but I haven't seen how big is market that you're trying to address. I mean, try just to broadly explain, what is the market that you're targeting and what differentiates you in front of your competitors?
Sure. So digital global ad spend reached $333 billion in 2019 and expected to reach $570 billion by 2023. And production accounts for 7 to 10% of the bill, so which is already above $20 billion as of 2019. And this is the market we are addressing. And as I mentioned, there are different solutions, as Vlad also mentioned, like Canva or Figma or other companies, but they are concentrated on other niches. Like Figma is for product design mostly, and banner makers also use Figma, but it is not automating and help to scale. And Canva is mostly for social media ads, but not for Google and other ad networks. And we actually took the best of the existing solutions and brought it to specifically scale ads production, to automatically resize, to bulk generate banners for e-com, to actually add all the technical requirements automatically to each banner. So these kind of things.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much. One more question. I see Rick Young. Do you have a question? You raise your hand. Go on.
Yes. So I'm a digital marketer and I use Canva pretty consistently. Does it have a social media scheduling capability? I know that you're leaning a little more so on imagery, but in an increasingly social world, I was just wondering if that's something that you plan on rolling out.
Yeah, sure. So currently we are build connectors to Photoshop and to Figma to import creatives built there. We are currently working on connections to Facebook, Shopify, and Google to pull all the created banners directly to the cabinets, client cabinets. And of course, we have on our roadmap this feature to schedule social media posting, but it's not delivered yet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have just 30 seconds for one question, if we have one more. Do we? Okay, so if not, it was used. And Victoria, thank you so much. Judges, please remember to score the team. And so next one, our team number 4 is Tito and Platon Levitsky. Platon?
Hey, Anna. I am here. I'm with you. Let me share my screen.
Yes, please.
Just let me know that everything works. Just bear with me.
Tell me when you will be ready.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's begin.
Okay, go.
I'm Platon, and I'm the CEO and founder of Tito, and we quite literally show you what's happening in real time and prevent you from missing out. So what's the problem? It's 2021. We have self-driving cars, it's synthetic meats, but we still don't have the basics. We don't know what's happening around us in real time. We spend many hours cobbling stuff together from social networks, news sites, and friends, and we still don't know what's happening outside of our window. So we struggle to figure out what to do. We feel bored and disconnected and spend way too much time in front of our screens. And we learn about interesting things after they happen. And if you ever woke up on a sunny morning and wanted to do something but wound up on the couch like these people, you have this problem. The solution is Tito. Tito is Yelp for fun things happening around you. Tito is a social network with an app that shows people what's happening around them in real time by combining geotagged user photos and videos with content curated by local experts. There's 2 primary features. One is a map of new, spontaneous, and trending things happening around you right now for intuitive real-time planning with content you won't find anywhere else. And the second is a public feed of posts in your vicinity, curated for relevance and personalized just for you. If you open our app today, you'd find openings, premieres, art installations, promotions, trending food and nightlife, and much more. We're the only social network that intuitively shows people what's happening here and now, blends geotag user posts and created content for maximum relevance, and is a true one-stop shop for instant play. We got an awesome and growing and experienced team with marketing, content, product, technology, but what really binds us together is the same damn problem. We all know what it feels like to be bored, stuck in our screens, and not be in the know. Our goal is to build a sticky and growing user community in a $50 billion market, and our future monetization paths are subscriptions for premium features and in-app ads. We had an idea in 2019. We launched during COVID and saw some early traction during our beta. We raised a round of 300K, launched late last year and saw some early traction this year. What we have today is an MVP in the App Store with 2,000 active users, with over 100 daily installs and quickly improving good retention metrics. We got super good at digital ads and have an elite customer acquisition cost of 75 cents and dropping, which is a really strong indicator for demand for our solution. So it's early. Our product's far from perfect. We're no Instagram, but we have a good product with good content and a tested acquisition channel to grow cheaply and very quickly. And now that we can scale, we are raising a seed round because we absolutely need to scale. We're bursting out the seams, and we want to do it urgently as New York City enters the expected renaissance and the roaring 20s. Our visions, we're building the inevitable. We're pulling together all available geotag content, personalizing it, and delivering it to people as an all-seeing eye in the palm of their hand. We're building a world where people can see exactly what they want to see and where they want to see in real time to live more informed and happier lives. And if that sounds interesting to you, my company is Tito. My name is Platon, and I'd love to talk.
Okay, thank you so much, Platon. And guys, do we have question, suggestion, recommendation?
Yeah, so this is a freemium model with ads, and then you can upgrade if you want other features. Is that
we don't monetize right now. I think we'll make the decision in the future as we build the network effect. we will pursue one of those two monetization
So you
strategies.
don't have ads now?
We don't have ads. We have no
Oh,
friction.
great.
We have no friction on the platform.
Okay,
Oh.
sounds good.
Okay, thank you. One more question from Rick. Rick Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to expanding your user base, you mentioned that you are currently running digital ads, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you might have heard about Apple's latest iOS update to combat some of the recent data privacy challenges. How is that going to affect your ad campaigns?
It will affect us in the sense that we'll struggle to gain further insights on exactly how people use a product, but there's workarounds with AppsFlyer. There's great applications. As far as like the costs and bringing people on the platform, it's not going to affect us at all. We're running ads on Instagram and Facebook, and we got really good at it. We're ninjas. And the goal is for us to really build a network effect very quickly, so we don't have to pay for growth. We're very close to unlocking viral loops with a network effect. So I don't think there's any significant impact there.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. One more. Yes, please, Jules.
Hi, Platan. So it makes sense for a market like New York where there's a lot going on. Even in COVID, it looks like there's a lot going on. But what's your plans for expansion outside of the New York metropolitan area?
By the end of the year, we want to be at 250,000 active users in top 10 US cities. We know this works in dense urban environments, and we will pilot suburbia at some point in the future. But even if we don't, half of the US population lives in dense urban and near urban areas, and that's way more than a big enough market for us to capture.
Good. Thank you so much. One more.
I would add just one more question. Well, I saw that there is a picture of the capital structure. I mean, considering how much they're ready to give of a capital for an adequate investment for their business to expand.
I think, yeah, the question is around fundraising. I think it's actually illegal for us to talk about it. Anna checked me on this forum, but we are raising a $2 million seed round, and if there's interest, I'd love to talk offline.
That's enough. Not speaking about the percentages, just about if there is an interest. Speaking not like an investor, but to understand what is your determination to succeed at this particular moment.
Got it. Yeah, we are. It's very urgent for us to grow right now because the opportunities there and the platform exists and our acquisition channels ready. So we want to spend money really fast when we want to do it today. So it's urgent for us.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. It was Tita and Platan Levitsky. Thank you so much for presentation. Please make your score. And our team number 5 is Optimalist and Maria Bruce. Maria, hello. I know this is your first speech. Yes or
hello.
Not?
Let me go share my screen. Hi.
Okay. Tell me when you will be
All
ready.
Right.
You have 3 minutes for pitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maria Bruce. I'm the founder of Optimalist, a stress check and mental well-being app. I'm a medical doctor and a psychotherapist. And what I've seen in my practice is that people are living with chronic high levels of stress, and this even before COVID. The symptoms include anxiety and mood swings that create other problems like relationship issues or lack of focus and low productivity in the workplace. There are right now 40 million Americans that suffer anxiety, and 72% of Americans are reporting workplace stress. So we decided to create Optimalist as an additional tool to better mental health. Optimalist is an app that uses the phone camera to read heart rate variability and infers levels of stress, and then suggests exercises to optimize the impact of daily activities in your life. For example, if you browse social media, but it's generating stress or anxiety, instead of avoiding it, we offer a breathing pacer to do while browsing it and compare your stress levels before and after doing it. This provides real data and insight into what has a positive impact or not, and this can empower you to get control over your activities and general well-being. It is an additional tool that can be used while doing therapy, for example, or as an additional tool to other methods like meditating. Let me tell you a little bit about us. We are 3 co-founders from different backgrounds. Myself, medical doctor and psychotherapist, and also former label manager for Universal Music International, where I gained experience in sales, marketing, and product development. Then we have Tanya, who has over 20 years of experience in sales strategy, operations, and analytics. She has been over 13 years at Google and responsible for driving 8 billion in annual search revenue. And Alex, who has over 20 years experience in developing new products, new software products with clients like HP and Coca-Cola, and who built and sold his 2 previous companies. Our business model is a B2C, a subscription with a freemium and a premium option, and a B2B where we offer a stress check API as a white label option powered by us. And we are already talking with 3 apps that are interested in this API, a mental health app, a sleep app, and a CBD company that want their clients to see in real time the stress and its impact. We are about to launch and testing our app now, and I would really appreciate if people are willing to give us feedback by downloading it from optimalistapp.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maria. Congratulations you with your debut. Guys,
Thank you.
yes, guys, please question, suggestion, recommendation.
I'm still not sure how it works. So you hold the camera up to your face,
yes,
and then while you're doing an activity. No.
So you put your fingers in the phone camera, and the phone camera start testing. Right now, you have to do it before and then after doing the activity. We have a timer that will remind you to do it after the activity, and you put how much the activity will last for. When we get funding, the idea is to open it up to sensors that will be measuring. For example, the Apple Watch can do the integration, and then you will be able to be measuring throughout any activity that you do. Right now, you have the options to choose whether it's work related, for example, before drafting an email, or before going into a meeting, or before going into public speaking. And you have the ability to use our breathing pacer to balance your body and be in a better optimal state. The other thing that we do is we give you a chart, and we show you your trends on how you are doing overall. And we are showing you where are the activities that are helping you or not. In another phase, we are building algorithm that will match you with other people of similar characteristics of age or things that you like. And we will offer further tools that you can use to balance yourself, to ground yourself, basically.
May I ask a question?
Thank you so much, Veronique.
Yeah, I have a question. So I didn't understand what kind of parameters you analyze in order to provide kind of the result.
Yes, so we measure heart rate variability. Mm-hmm. Heart rate variability is how your heart is adjusting from beat to beat. If your body is stressed, that means that it secretes adrenaline and cortisol, for example. The body has a harder time adjusting unless you're training your heart to better adjust yourself. Right. So if the body is not synchronized, your heart rate goes to a rhythm and respiratory system goes to another rhythm. And then you start losing, for example, the cortical center's chance. So you're not able to think as clearly as you would in other scenarios. Right. And that's where, for example, you would forget things to say in a presentation, or lash out in a meeting towards someone else. That's because physiologically your body is unable to respond at its optimal best. But these will help you train yourself to get to that place where everything is working in perfection like a clock. The main difference, for example, with meditation is that meditation leaves you in a very passive state, and this leaves you in more active state where you are ready to get onto whatever you need to do, ready to react. And clear-minded.
And you said that you're going to integrate that app with, I don't know, Apple Watch or devices like that.
Yes. So right now we offer the option of doing it through the phone camera, because everyone has a phone camera, and it's something that you can do, for example, on the subway, right, going to work. But the idea is to expand it to sensors like the Apple Watch or any other sensor that reads heart rate variability. And we can integrate what we are doing with that sensor so that you get a continued measurement of how your heart rate is doing. Heart rate variability, actually, that it's a little bit different.
Hey guys, TikTok. Unfortunately, yes, we have our timer.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Maria, thank you so much for your presentation. Please, guys, remember to score the team. And our team number 6 is Tensor Flight and Zbigniew Wojna. Zbigniew, are you here?
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Yes. Tell us when you will be ready. You
Yes,
have 3 minutes to your pitch. Even with this beautiful summer weather in New York, it's still 3 minutes for you, not more. Ready?
Perfect. Yes, can you see my
go.
screen?
Yes, we see it.
Okay, perfect. So, hello, my name is Zbigniew. I'm founder of TensorFlight. Our mantra is high quality global commercial property data. Why we focus on this problem? Because there is huge damages that causes huge losses to insurance companies, and they pay an excessive amount because of the lack of the right information about the properties. Here are like few snapshots from our system when they that happened last year during the hurricane season, and knowing some of the information we provide help them to price the risk properly. So insurance market is obviously a huge market. There is few established players that are valued more than $60 billion. There is a lot of properties worldwide, and we can discuss in deeper like all these aspects. Our process completely redefines how the information is validated and collected. It's not anymore physical inspection. It's not like governmental databases that are not reliable or collecting from clients. We rely on primarily on images, just building address to be as simple as possible to integrate with clients. We parse this address, we geolocate, we connect with satellite, street view, and aerial images, and we process through our AI engine to extract number of attributes. Number of attributes such as geolocation, square footage, construction type, very important for earthquake, hurricane, risk roof for hurricane, and wind risk facade for risk, fire-related risk, and additional values such as replacement value and or occupancy types. Why this matters a lot? Here you have example of like the building on the left, wooden structure, hip roof. On the right hand side, you have masonry building with gable type of roof. You had an event, Hurricane Laura, I believe that in this case, after the hurricane, the building on the right stands perfectly untouched, the building on the left completely damaged, and the insurance company has to pay like $1 to $2 million in claim for that building. Having our information really helps to decide which building you want to insure. We've built on top of it tools and services to support, to extract more value. So tools for risk engineer people and for claim people to really understand what's going on after the claim and potentially validate the frauds. So this is the whole solution for portfolio management, starting from underwriting to loss control when there is need for additional inspection, to portfolio management, and up to renewal process when there is opportunity for additional premiums based on insurance, up to claims when such happens. So we already have 2 out of 5 biggest commercial carriers in the world as our clients. They still work with us on like small portion of the portfolio, but they have more than a couple of millions properties in their portfolio. There is huge opportunity to grow these contracts. Today we have already 10 clients, but I would say 5 of them are crucial, 5 of them are still startups. So we plan to get to 10 clients at the end of the year, and we are on track to hit like above $2 million in revenue this year. The team.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
it's time. Yeah.
perfect. Thank you. So we are fundraising Series A.
Okay. Guys, our judges, please, do you have question, suggestion, recommendation?
So is this a tool that you use before the disaster, and then that just helps them price how they want to insure the property, the commercial property?
So yes, so primarily the use case is to provide high quality information during the underwriting, so they know how to price price the policy for this specific property and what's the risk and if this risk fits their overall portfolio.
Thank you, Marisa.
Hi, this is Jules. First of all, just some advice. Your presentation was tough to follow because of the overlays. I really couldn't focus on any aspect of it because there was like 3 different layers on there. So just a point of contention there. Regarding the product and the question, so your customers are insurance companies exclusively, yes? And then
Primarily.
And they pay you a monthly fee for each property that they insure?
Depends. So we have a few types of contracts. We try to get to subscription only, but right now this is also like per property and subscription based on like different tiers, how much properties they keep in our system.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jules. One more.
Well, I would ask them, well, can you explain us a bit more details? Yeah, I saw your financial structure, but how would you planning to use your funds that you will raise through A series? And please give me a short explanation about your future capital needs for your startup to become profitable.
Definitely. So currently there is a lot of like we are integrated already with 2 big clients, and they have a lot of I would say ideas how to grow us inside the company. But there is obviously like the development needs to kind of fulfill what they are asking for, and we primarily want to make sure that we can grow it. The best part is as we build it, we can resell to all different all different players in this space. So it's primarily development. Obviously over time there will be more sales and marketing. This space is like insurance space is well known for actually the sale aspect to be quite important. A lot of sales is like relationship driven, so that's also important to grow both development and sales teams.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. It was Tensor, Flight, and Zbigniew. Please, guys, remember to score teams, and we need to move on. And the next team is number 7, Play Out Apparel, and Abby Sugar. Oh, I love your last name. Sugar. Yes, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? Okay, are you ready?
Can you hear me and you can see my screen, I hope?
Yes.
Great. So
good morning.
My name is Abby Sugar, and my company Play Out Apparel is an omnichannel athleisure and underwear brand. For queer people or just anyone who doesn't conform to gender stereotypes, shopping for clothing can be incredibly stressful and intimidating. Can you see yourself shop by style and not by gender? Play Out offers clothing to help Gen Z shop their authentic selves while supporting their values, with gender expression affirming apparel in limited edition designs and an inclusive shopping experience. Our apparel is sexuality, gender, race, size from extra small to 5X, age, and ability inclusive in our designs, construction, and brand marketing DNA. Gen Z commands $143 billion in buying power, and research shows that 56% of them shop outside of their assigned gender. Because we design athleisure and underwear, our market includes the $105 billion US athleisure market and the combined US undergarments market. I say combined because we are truly creating a new market. Legacy brands, in terms of competition, reinforce or are limited to hypergendered styles and don't authentically connect to these shoppers. Lululemon created athleisure. Play Out is creating gender equal fashion. As members of the LGBTQ+ community, queer fashion is who we are. My team brings over 20 years of experience in e-commerce and fashion retail. Chief Design Officer E. Leifer is the former Director of Creative Production at Intermix, and COO John Lackner comes to us as former country CEO of H&M Mexico. You can shop Play Out at playoutapparel.com. We are post-revenue, and every model in this deck wears Play Out. All our styles are specifically designed with gender equal construction. The way bodies are different sizes, they're also different shapes. We do not have men's or women's sections of our website, but all tops are unisex and all bottoms come in a flat stitched front or a pouch stitched front design. We specialize in limited edition prints that are designed in-house by co-founder E. These start out as paintings that are then digitized and printed on our fabric. Here's a quick snapshot of our traction proving product market fit. We're ready for investment to take this to the next level. We're working on a Pride go-to-market partnership with Condé Nast to use their them.us and Teen Vogue platforms, which is our exact target demographic. This is a movement, and our bigger vision includes creating a community-based membership shopping app for a mobile approach with a pulse on Gen Z and wholesale sales relationships. In alignment with our values and mission, we're a social good enterprise with a 20% net profit donation promise. We do manufacture in Mexico at a female-owned factory that employs LGBTQ+ workers, and we prioritize using overstock of raw materials and sourcing recycled fabrics. A customer recently told us, I appreciate your clothing brand. It's not just any clothing brand. It's a brand that doesn't have a gender, a brand that we can all finally look at and be proud of instead of constantly battling with labels. We are currently raising, and I would love to tell you more if you're interested. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Abby. It's time. Thank you so much. Guys, do you have questions, please?
Yeah, how do you deal with size? Because that's always a problem.
Yes.
You're buying something.
Yes, so we do have a lot of fit test models, and in our sizing from extra small to 5X, we work with the data that we get from sizes that are more often purchased in terms of our purchasing of our manufacturing. But we have a lot of influencers that we work with to get feedback on the design of how different shapes fit different bodies.
So you put the measurements in like centimeters and inches. So
yeah,
people,
we have full sizing charts. We have full sizing charts.
all right.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. One more.
How are you
Is there
planning?
a question about the return rate? 25% seems kind of low.
So that's a returning customer rate. 25% is pretty good for industry average. Of course, we would want to get it higher. We have only, had sales in the past basically 18 months. And so that's a reflection of just people not, if someone purchased 3 months ago or 2 months ago, they haven't come back yet.
Okay. Because you mentioned Lululemon and the, return rates there and Lorna Jane as well. I mean, they have a high return because of the loyalty, brand loyalty right there. So
well, exactly.
Okay.
And that's exactly what we're building. We're just, we don't have the quantity of customers yet to be able to show those numbers.
Okay, so maybe you just want to put on the deck why 25% because you don't have the complete set of data yet.
Thank you.
Just seems low.
Thank you. One more.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay. Okay. Well, I would just ask, I see that you're focused mainly on the US market, but do you plan to diversify your production in order to appeal more to the European market or even for the Eastern or Middle East generally, specifically speaking?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, that's part of our growth vision.
Speaking about the countries, for example, like United Arab Emirates, who are more open to the Westerns.
Yes, and also to the Asian market. So with our style, athleisure, streetwear inspired, the designs are very, aligned with Japan and Chinese Asian style markets. It's definitely a vision we have. We do currently ship internationally from our D2C e-commerce site in terms of as a small startup and where we can focus to grow, prioritizing the US market first, but bigger vision, absolutely.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Jules?
Thanks. I love the presentation. I think the time is right for your product, so good luck with it. I might have missed this in the presentation, but as far as where you lie in the spectrum of fashion from premium to more, for lack of a better term, the Target Walmart type of pricing, where are you?
Great question. So our MSRP, depending on the style, ranges from $20 to $34 for underwear, basic undergarment style. In terms of our athleisure, that can go all the way up to like $110 for a jacket or a vest. And we are seeing with our D2C, 70 to 85% margins, which is great. And for wholesale, 50 to 75% margins when we're moving into that expansion, which is standard for the industry.
Okay, thank you, guys. Time. Thank you so much, Abby. It was lay out apparel. Please make your score. And the next team is Hal and Samir Tendulkar. Samir.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear
Hello.
me?
Oh my God, it's an amazing head.
Oh, thank
How
you, thank you.
Are you
So-
ready? You have 3 minutes to presentation and 3 minutes for Q&A. Tell me when you will be ready.
Okay, just wait for a second, okay? Let me start the time. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we see your screen.
Awesome.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Samir Tendulkar, and I'm the founder and CEO of Cal.com. Don't let this apron and hat fool you. I'm not a professional chef. I am a software developer who loves to cook. So one day when I came home, I saw my friend who's a professional chef. He was applying for a chef position. He had his email in a PDF and 25 to 35 attachments of all the beautiful food that he had cooked. I looked at him and I said, dude, what are you doing? This is so 1990s. Who sends an email with 35 attachments? And he said, this is the only way I can share my cooking skills. So there's Facebook and Instagram. But the problem with Facebook and Instagram is it has pictures of you drinking with your buddies. It has pictures of him or her on the beach. It has pictures of you with your pets. This is an exaggeration, but there is no dedicated place over there to show your cooking skills. So I built Cal.com. Now with Cal.com, you can have a dedicated cooking bio. You can show people your cooking skills. You can also show people other people's recipes that you have made. Also, then we added a lot of social features like cooking badges, likes, comments, and followers. And all of a sudden, something amazing happened. A lot of people started joining Cal.com, and 95% of the people who joined Cal.com were not professional chefs. We had musicians, accountants, carpenters, doctors, lawyers. Today, we have more than 55,000 users from all over the world. In the beginning, we were getting 1 or 2 users every week. Right now, we are getting almost 1,500 users every day on the platform. Later in March, we came in the Alexa top 1 million sites. And in the last 30 days, from the top 1 million, we have grown to top 337,000. We have grown 40 times since January. In early December, we were featured as the 100 best social media startups of 2020. In early this year, we were featured as 25 awesome cooking oriented startups to keep an eye on. So Cal is growing really fast. The team has me, Samir. Prior to this, I had another company which I grew from 0 to $16 million in sales. We have the editor-in-chief of Inc. magazine. We have the dean of the best cooking school in New York City. They won the 2017, 2018, and 2019 state championships. When he heard about the idea, he was completely blown away. He immediately joined our team. We have the CFO of McCann, the marketing director of Bloomberg and Forbes, another lead developer, plus my awesome brother, Nikhil. Competition. As of right now, there's absolutely no place on the internet where you can have a dedicated cooking profile. There are a lot of recipe sites out there. However, I can't add my recipes to those sites. Also, when someone asks me for a recipe or my cooking profile, it's very awkward to give them my Facebook profile. So we are unique in what we are doing, and we are really killing it. We want to make Cal a multi-billion-dollar company. So who wants to join us and taste the sweet taste of success? Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Samir. Your presentation made me hungry. Okay, guys, do you have questions, please?
So anyway, this is a land grab, right? So you're the first to have this dedicated cooking social media website, and then you're gonna take that advantage and expand. Continue.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, we are, and we are growing really fast. Like almost, there are times when we actually double our yesterday's growth. So we are growing really fast. We have a great team. So yeah, we want to make this huge.
And then the revenue model, or did I miss that?
So social medias usually take a little longer to make revenue. So we'll start making revenues from year 3 onwards. But when we start making revenues, it'll be mostly through advertisements and culinary job postings. And our advertisements are going to be really amazing. If you actually go on All Recipes or other cooking sites, you'll be bombarded with ads. So it won't be like that. We'll have a very niche. We'll have something which will have stuff from Google like content ads and stuff from Facebook, which will be audience ads. So we'll be a hybrid of both, and which will be very niche. So I can tell you a little bit more about that too. But it's going to be very amazing.
Samir, I just wanted to give you feedback. Amazing presentation. You're really passionate about what you do. So good luck with your venture.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Svetlana. One more. Guys. Okay. Thank you so much, Samir. Good
Thank
job.
You so
So,
much.
yes, guys, please remember to score our teams. And our next company, Live Secure and William Lopez from Miami, Florida. I think the best place right now, Miami.
Hello, everybody. While I
Hello.
get set up, I just want everybody to know it really is a privilege to be here with you and so many other amazing companies. So it's humbling. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You have 3 minutes to your pitch and 3 for Q&A. So let me know when you will be ready, please.
Okay, I am ready to roll.
Okay.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Every year in America, millions of rental transactions are taking place with little to no negotiation. This process is inflexible and static. The lack of negotiation is the problem. This lack of negotiation is why property managers are leaving higher rental yields and better terms on the table. How do we know this? Well, we own a property management portfolio with 147 units, a multi-million-dollar property management company, and we felt this pain, and it's real. The problem is we realized that this negotiation was being caused by this long-held practice of first come, first serve. And this first come, first serve lease process is an undisciplined rush to fill a vacancy. What's happening, a property manager could accept multiple applications at once, but they can't negotiate with multiple applications at once. For that reason, today's industry, rental industry, is kind of static and stuck in the mud. Property managers are just focused on one applicant when they should be focused on the entire pool. To solve this problem, we created Live Secure. Live Secure is the first platform to allow multiple applicants make offers in real time, not just based on the rental amount, but also on the move-in date and the term of lease. Live Secure makes it easy for renters and property managers to tap into what people are actually willing to pay. This creates invaluable real-time pricing for the property manager based on market demands. Instead of losing renters that would be willing to pay more, move in sooner, or stay longer, property managers can now openly ensure that they're getting the best terms and rent for their unit. We have the only platform where property managers can actually send their prospects to openly negotiate on lease terms. Live Secure offers much more than a bidding platform. We provide a turnkey solution to help manage and streamline the entire rental process, including the showing, the application, the screening, the bidding, and the lease execution, all on the Live Secure platform. We've self-funded Live since day one. In less than 30 days, we've put over 2,000 units on our platform, and we're just getting started. We've already closed deals with some of the largest property management companies in the world. This gives Live immediate legitimacy within our industry. Let's take a closer look at that industry. 36% of Americans are renting right now. There's 70 million rentals out there, and 20 million of those rental transactions are obtainable for Live. That's $700 million for Live. And that, look, we understand that's a large number for anybody, but Team Live has decades of rental experience and the know-how to ensure Live Secure will soon play a role in every rental transaction in America. If you want to join us for transforming the rental industry, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for presentation. And now time for Q&A. Guys, please, we have 3 minutes for our questions.
Yes, I wonder, what is the risk that rents go up like crazy because people just start bidding because they need a place to live?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're not the first guys to try to build a bidding platform for renters. And that's why I don't like the word auction. I don't even like bidding too much. We built an offering system. Everybody else has built a bidding platform with one lever, the rental amount, and it pushes up rents. Nobody wins. Renters don't win, property managers don't win, municipalities don't like it. And then the landlords are forced to come up with another crazy fee. You and I could actually vie for a unit and not pay $1 more on rent, but who could move in sooner or stay longer is actually a tangible dollar amount. If I can't move in until the 10th, but you can move in on the 1st, those days are significant. And it doesn't matter if you have 1 unit in your portfolio or 1,000 units in your portfolio. Another interesting byproduct of our platform, guys, is the social impact we're making. Think about it this way. A first responder who goes to work at 5 a.m. in the morning and doesn't get home till 5 p.m. in the afternoon, how well is first come, first serve working for them? It's not. So we've created a system where, hey, listen, I'm a single mom or single dad. I can't pay the $1,200 a month, but I could pay $1,175 and stay 2 years. That's why in the beginning I was saying it's static. People, when you buy and sell a home, you could transact and make offers, but in the rental industry, nobody's ever looked at it the way we have and come up with the solution we have.
Okay, we have one more question.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, you kind of addressed my question, but when you first popped up on the screen and gave the premise of your business, I thought it was a bidding site for renters to give them some advantage and some leeway, but it's on the other side.
No, it is. Renters are the end users. If you're a prospect renter and you're going to rent a place, instead of you just looking at the static offering, you can now make an offer on that unit. And you don't have to just make that offer just on the rental amount. You could do it on the move-in date and the term of lease. Look, there's a lot of, last thing I'll say really quick, there's a lot of prop tech tools out there that help with efficiencies. We affect the bottom line. We're transactional on that standpoint. So it's B2B. Our client is the property manager, landlord, and the end user is the renter, the prospect renter.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for your consideration.
It was live or secure, so please put your score. And we have to, let's move on. Our next team, number 10, Articulate Lab, and Josh Rabinovich. Josh.
Hi.
Like, say hi, I don't
Hi.
see you.
Got a white background right now?
Oh, yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah. So let us know when you will be ready. You still have 3 minutes to pitch and 3 for Q&A. Do you have presentation?
Screen shared. Is that coming through?
Yeah.
Terrific. I'll go ahead and get started then. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Josh Rabinovich, co-founder and CEO of Articulate Labs. Our company is developing wearable devices to help greatly accelerate muscle strengthening and retraining for people who are coping with atrophy or inhibition related to chronic conditions, starting with knee rehabilitation. In the US, there are 14 million symptomatic and seeking treatment for chronic or painful knee conditions, another million recovering from surgery, a situation that my co-founder wound up in after a near fatal motorcycle accident where he needed rehabilitation and was advised to exhaust all conservative options available before going on to knee replacement surgery. Physical therapy was highly effective for him because the better the shape of the musculature around the knee, the better the shape of the knee. The challenge that he ran into and that we've seen happen repeatedly is that he was never able to make it to all the physical therapy sessions that he required. It wasn't because of lack of desire. Time, distance, work challenges, confusion over exercises from sometimes conspired to reduce access to PT. That's why we set about figuring out how we can find ways to bring elements of PT to the patient when the patient can't come to the physical therapist. We believe we've done that with a device that we're calling KneeStim. We're taking a treatment that's been in use in physical therapy called neuromuscular electrical stimulation, which has been used for muscle strengthening and training. and have improved upon it with the integration of AI, motion tracking hardware, and our own joint modeling system. The net effect is that we take a treatment that's been largely static and operating on pre-programmed stimulation sequences that force the patient to remain stationary and make it mobile and adaptive, such that steps walked up and down stairs, getting in and out of a car, shopping for groceries can all become strengthening and training repetitions. The benefits of this are that one, based on existing research, we see stimulation combined with voluntary activation can lead to a near doubling of strength recovery compared to stimulation applied passively. We've seen in our own feasibility studies that the application of stimulation in time with movement is far more comfortable and more convenient for the user. We also have the opportunity to use the same motion tracking hardware to provide compliance and progress information back to patients and providers. Team is small but passionate about the technology. I'll highlight my co-founder, who's got decades of experience in control systems and embedded design, who's also that near fatal motorcycle survivor, wreck survivor. Currently, we've raised over $500,000 to date. We're in the process of raising more in order to accomplish the goals that you see in front of you, earning regulatory clearance, launching our post-market validation studies, and initiating a soft launch in the DFW and Houston areas. I think that's 3 minutes right there.
Yeah, it's time.
Okay.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much. Thank you so much. Guys, question, please.
So is this hardware and software?
Absolutely, yes.
So where do you make the you have to make the hardware, right?
You
Specialized.
do have to make the hardware. The good news is that in terms of cost of goods, the vast majority of the components that we're using are off the shelf. The most single expensive components, the battery. The actual enclosures are all either injection molded or 3D printable. Cost of goods at volume is going to be at or below $70, and assembly will take less than half an hour.
Okay. Thank you. One more.
I would add, if you receive an investment in the next month or so, when do you expect to break even?
Goal is to hit break even in under 18 months. That is first starting with earning that regulatory clearance, initiating our soft launch in DFW and Houston, where we have existing relationships with hospitals. We have 2 LOIs in place currently, working on getting more. And that also coincide with our opportunities to present data at places like American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons and American Physical Therapy Association, where we can reach a broader population of the likely users of this device, which would be orthopedic surgeons and physical therapists.
I would just add a small question.
Okay.
If the regulation prolonged for some, I don't know, for some strange reasons more than it takes to happen when you expect it to receive the money, do you have an alternative strategy, or generally you're just waiting to succeed with the one that you have shown us?
So the fair point on regulatory, we average clearance time for devices in our product code has been between 4 to 6 months from submission. We're at the low end of moderate risk, so that's we're not taking for granted that we're going to sail through the FDA, but it's at least a slightly lower, slightly quicker pathway than a lot of other similar medical devices have to go through. We also are building up relationships outside of the U.S. We've been receiving interest from, and actually are in negotiations on co-development or licensing with companies in Japan, Mexico, and Switzerland. So if the FDA winds up not being a no-go for one reason or another, we may instead pursue a CE mark. As far as I'm aware right now, the CE mark is going to be longer than the FDA, but that would also enable us to sell in a wider span of countries where we are, again, starting to get some more of those relationships.
Thank you. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you very much.
Thanks for asking.
Thank you so much, guys. It's time.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, George. So it was Articulate Labs. Please put your score. And the next team, Ryopia Optics and Barry Linder So Barry, you're gonna close this lovely pitch session today. Tell me when you will be ready. And of course, based on us today. I don't see you. Where are you? Ah, I see you now. Hi.
Hi, and thank you. My name is Barry Linder. I'm President CEO of Myopia Optics. Our mission is to prevent the global pandemic that's coming in myopia or nearsightedness. Why is this happening? Children in the past spent their playtime outdoors running around. Today, whether they're indoors or outdoors, chances are they're on some type of mobile device. That's led to about a third of the world being nearsighted today. Predictions are half of the world will be nearsighted by the year 2050 if we don't intervene now. And myopia or nearsightedness is much more than just a nuisance or inconvenience. In about 10% of cases, it can lead to permanent blinding complications as a result of the eye stretching, and that's what leads to myopia. And there's a huge global financial impact. Our mission is to prevent nearsightedness and fight this global myopic pandemic. We will do this by intervening at an early age in children starting at 5 years old. In the US, there's 30 million. 9 million of them already have myopia and are our immediate target, and this is a multi-billion-dollar market. We will achieve this by leveraging the growing eye's plasticity with modification of the visual input with proprietary optics. These are compatible with frames, safe, and effective. Our technology is highly differentiated. There are some use of eye drops, some contact lenses, which in a child, if you have children, you don't want to have to put in every day. And compared to other glasses, we have superior technology. Our mechanisms of action include both decreasing the myopia-causing stimulus, which is simulating an outdoor environment while indoors, and increasing the myopia suppression signal with augmented control. We have very strong patent portfolio protection here with allowed claims simulating both the decreased growth signal, and we're entering the PCT and filing in China for the increased growth suppression signal. The company was selected for an NSF I-Core program to conduct market research, and we have extensive experience there understanding parents willing to pay up to $1,000 annually to prevent myopia in their children. We're currently in a preclinical stage in a chick eye study in Singapore and optimizing lens design. We will then conduct a pilot clinical study with 20 to 30 subjects, expand our IP portfolio while moving into a randomized controlled trial, multi-center with about 300 subjects. That will be what's required for our regulatory submission. The team to pull this off is myself. I'm an ophthalmologist and engineer. My co-founder, Jan Zo, has over 60 patents in his name, and our two scientific advisory board members are among the top myopia experts in the world. So again, we are currently raising a Series A, and I'd love to hear anybody who is interested. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you so much. Guys, your question, please. Rick?
Yeah, so I'm taking a look at your website and I was just curious, is the plan to make your specialty glasses available for every child, or is it just children who are beginning to develop eye problems? Because I see that you mentioned the increased usage of digital devices, and that's virtually every child these days.
Yeah, so I would say every child is at risk, and that's why the prediction is half of the world will be myopic by 2050.
Mm-hmm.
But we would sell glasses through optometrists or ophthalmologists, and they would identify those children that are on a growth phase for their optics of their eye that puts them at increased risk for developing myopia. So it wouldn't be recommended necessarily for every child, but by doing measurements with the optometry or ophthalmologist, we could determine which subset would be at highest risk.
Got it. Thank you.
Do you really need to do glasses, or you're just going to supply the lenses for the optometrists and they can use generic frames?
We would ideally have a commercialization partner with one of the frame makers. There's several very large companies that we're talking to now, but we wouldn't supply just the separate lenses and ask optometrists to put them in frames. It would be a complete frame with our spectacles.
We have time for one more.
So is this a medical device and you do 510K, or is it, you have to do clinical trials?
It is a 510K requiring a clinical study, and that's the design of a randomized controlled trial meets those requirements for the 510K.
I would add one more question, if it's possible. The short one. Can you tell us what's the biggest challenge for your scaling?
For scaling, you said?
Yeah, scaling of your business.
Finding the right commercialization partner. If we do not find the partner at the point that we have our clearance and we need to go this alone, then we need to build our own team and develop a relationship with a frame manufacturer.
That I want to know. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much. If you don't have questions anymore, so please, judges, enter your final scores. Barry, thank you so much for your presentation, for a pitch. So it was Ryopia Optics. Guys, right now we can breathe. We finally did it. It's a good job. Congratulations. It's good.
Thank you.
We just need a quick second to gather those final scores from our judges. And Julia, please let me know when you will be ready to share who is the winner, what kind of result do we have.
Sure, we need a few seconds in order to count automatically, and then we get know who is the winner of today's battle.
Okay, I can sing this song if you want. Yes, I can give you this time. Don't worry. So, and I just want to remind, so it will be 3 winners and only one will participate in Unicorn Final Cup in May 13th. And please, guys, don't hesitate to connect with each other in LinkedIn, share your contacts, and also find me. I'll be happy to help and connect with you. And Julia, do we have name or not? I think
just a second.
Because this silence some kind of makes me nervous. Maria, I need to use your optimalist to measure my stress now.
Yeah, and in a second we will know. So the result is updated on our website of the event. And yes, we have the result right now on the website. So Helga, could you share the screen?
I can share the screen with you. Just a second, okay. I will start sharing from lower part to make it more exciting.
Yeah, just waiting.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
A little bit upper.
This we go from lower line, move ahead, and here we go.
Yeah, and the winner of today's battle is Articulate Labs, the first place. My congratulations for you. And the second place is Ryopia Optics. And the third place is Madebound Health. My congratulations to today's winners. So good job, guys. Anna?
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Josh, I congrats you. So we will see you on May 13 in this Unicorn Cup final. And what I want to say thank you so much to all of you, and special big thank you to our judges, and lots of hugs and kisses to our startups and also Startup Network and their amazing team. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day and see you in May.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Thank you so much for this amazing day.
You're welcome.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great day. Bye.
Thanks. Thank you so much.